My name is Yaya. That's what I go by. I'm a Kinship caregiver, and I've been a Kinship caregiver since 2018. You know, a lot of people don't know what Kinship caregivers are, but I'm a living testimony. I am a grandmother raising my grandkids. I took on the role because their parents cannot do it for whatever reason. So I took on that role to take care of them. I took in my two grandsons at the age of 4 and 6. It was a life-changing event for me. It was a life-changing event for me because the everyday hustle and bustle of being a kinship caregiver, taking care of our grandkids, it's hard. It's hard.
When I first got to Yaya's house, it was like a big change. Like it, like when I was 6 years old, it was like just a big transition. Like,
how did you feel?
Like, I wanted to be with my mom.
It's okay.
Yep.
Yep.
It's hard. Glad I got better things.
We do it because we want the best for our grandsons. We want the best for our grandkids. And we want them to be safe, and we want them to be happy and healthy. Our kids come to us hurt, neglected, abused. We're trying to repair them. Some of our grandkids are coming to us with so much going on. Mine came to me from homelessness. So in my mind, my grandkids would never be homeless again. This house that we're in doing this will be their house when I'm gone. I never want my grandkids to experience homeless again. You know, that being a kinship caregiver is, if I could put it in one word, it's not one word because there's so many emotions and feelings. For me, I have good days and bad days. So let me tell you a little about, you know, in the beginning. In the beginning, yes, I had a job, but I tried to get food stamps to feed the kids and childcare to continue to work. I made too much money, so I didn't qualify for anything. No food stamps, no childcare. And I did the best I could from 2018 to 2020. And in 2020, I walked away from my job of 15 plus years to really go hands-on and take care of my grandkids. So I had to get beds for the kids, I had to get clothes for the kids, I had to get doctors and dentists for the kids, I had to get them in school, I had to get surgery for the kids because some of them just had things going on with them. So just a lot of hands-on to take care of them. And yes, they're thriving, they're in school, they're thriving, but for me, it's just, you know, I'm half of a century trying to raise kids in today's generation is really, really hard. Trying to get support, I don't get support. When I say support, I mean from like job and family services, you know, money, food stamps, insurance, you know, to take care of these kids. Because I didn't need none of that, but I needed to take care of these kids. And, you know, it's just really hard trying to get those things to take care of the kids, and it's always a struggle and a fight to get the services that you need to take care of these kids, because if they was in the system, those people would get that with no problem whatsoever. I did go back to work, but also understand that I had to take on a job that dealt with work-life balance because I still have to take care of these kids. And one of my grandsons do have ADHD, and I have to be available because at any given time I could get a call from the school saying, come pick him up, because his behavior does not allow him to stay at school if he have an episode. Along the line, I did have to pull out my retirement because we didn't have no money. And so right now, I don't even have a retirement if I wanted to even retire, because I had to take it out a year after I worked to continue to take care of my household. The lack of support, and when we say support, we mean childcare, food stamps, housing. Housing is a big issue for a lot of us grandparents. resources out there, and then trying to get the resources. Just as recently as this month, my food stamps was cut off because they didn't do their job, not because of what I didn't do, because I know I always do what I got to do to take care of them, but I had to fight. I'm not even sure who I was fighting with to try to get the food stamps back to feed the kids. There's so many hurdles that us grandparents got to go through. So now, as I'm moving forward in my life, I have to take into consideration the little people that I'm taking care of, and making sure that if when I'm gone, that they still will be okay. So that's something that I didn't even think I had to deal with, but I do have to deal with. It does take a toll on me. I battle depression. I'm angry, I'm mad, I'm resentful, not at them, but just at the situation, because it's just so hard. See, I'm about to start crying. It's just so hard taking care of these kids, and it just hurts so bad, and not everybody understands. But I know I have to take care of them, so I suck it up, and I do what I do to take care of them so they can be the best that they can be. I love them with all my heart, and I hope as they get older that they remember their Yaya. They remember what Yaya did for them, so they can be the best that they can be. Honestly, I don't know where I'd be if I didn't have a support group, because not everybody understands. In the beginning, it was always, my mom. Then I got involved in a support group called Kinship, Caregivers Connect, and that support group really helped a lot, because I met so many different other caregivers from different zip codes, and we just bonded as a family, and we don't feel alone, because we do feel alone. We feel alone. Nobody understands our emotions and feelings. They think we're being negative, but we're not being negative. We're just as much as a human as the next person, just trying to do something that we wasn't prepared to do, that we wasn't ready to do, that we don't know how to do, but we're doing the best way we can. To be able to talk to someone that is going through the same thing, where we can vent, cry, worship, and pray, and understand each other, helped a lot. And along the line, I did have to get therapy. I had to get a therapist to help manage my feelings and thoughts. So between the support from family, the support group, and the therapist, that's what keep me above. It keeps me from falling over the ledge, if that makes sense. It's what helps me continue doing what I do and taking care of these grandkids. I cry every night. I know when I tell people that, and I think my grandkids think I be lying too, but no, I cry every night. And my crying is my worship. My crying is getting whatever emotions and feelings that I have in here out of me, because I hurt. I'm human. I hurt. This hurts. It hurts. I love them, but it hurts. Now what I say is, I know this process is hard, but I got this. Just keep telling yourself you got this. Because if you didn't have it, somebody else would, and they wouldn't be taking care of them the way that we're taking care of them. So just know that you got this. Regardless, just know that you got this. When I bought my house, it was just me in my house. So I had 3 bedrooms, and I had a quiet room, and I had I called it my boutique room. My clothes was in there, and I had sand on the wall. But once I got these grandkids, it was nothing for me to change that room into a bedroom. So that room went from a boutique room to a bedroom for 2 boys. At that time was 4 and 6. Now they're getting bigger. So I took the room and gave them my room. And then my grandson getting older, he needed his own space. So I took him out of there and left the younger grandson in there. So that bedroom went from a boutique room to a bedroom for the boys, my bedroom, and now it's Anthony's bedroom. So that little room right there has had multiple changes in the 6 years that I've been in this house. The 6 years that I've been in this house, that bedroom has been a lot. And hopefully it's gonna just stay Anthony's room. He's 9 for the next 9 years. And then maybe it can go back to a boutique room. We don't know. Stay tuned for that.
My name is Donzo. I'm 12 years old, and I live with Yaya. Like Uno, we play card games, or we have a movie night sometimes, and
we have we try to have movie night, like he said. We have game night. We play Uno. We play giant Jenga. Sometimes we can go skating when it's yes. Yes, see, my grandkids know me so well. Yes, when it's a cheaper nature centers, because those are free. Christmas is coming up. We're gonna go see all the Christmas lights because that's free throughout the city. So we do try to find some things, but it's not always all the time.
I like to play football. And I like to ride dirt bikes. I just like to do outside activities and things to like to be outside. I don't like stinking.
Who? Stinking.
I hate math. Like, how do you divide a decimal? Like, what do you do? It's good to live with Yaya because she takes good care of us. And she makes sure we have the things we need and not the things we want.
Hello, I am Anthony, and this is how I live at my grandma's house.
What's fun things that you
Uno.
playing Uno?
Uno flip.
What's your favorite thing about Yaya, Kitty?
I get food.